Okay guys, the first thing I like about BMWs is that you are able to sit very low in the car. Proper driving position.
A2, if you hear me, press on. A3, if you hear me, press on.
Yes, bro!
A4, can you hear me, press on. Press on.
Sorry if I look a bit idiotic and euphoric because hey man, it's a proper 3 Series. Press the navigation. These are M Sport models and you have the M Performance body kits ready. And the rear now looks very sedated. It looks very cleaned up, Audi-ish if I may say. Okay, and interior build is fantastic. Guys, F30 owners, no sticky plastic discovered here. And there's a lot of room, a lot of compartment to put stuffs. So far, if you want to ask me what is there anything to complain about, maybe the whole iDrive console, it doesn't feel as substantial anymore. The gear lever, when I move it, you know, it feels a bit loose, and it's a glossy plastic on top of the this is a glossy plastic, so glossy plastics will scratch up over time and it became rather matte. I have no interest for other modes. I'm just gonna Sport Plus everything. I'm just gonna half off the traction control. Okay, that's a bit bumpy. Alright, lovely, lovely.
Time is 30 minutes.
30 minutes. Go back to comfort.
Please turn right in 400 meters.
Alright. The steering is still as chunky as it is. Can I extend this part out? Okay. Alright, pretty okay. Visibility is maybe I'm sitting too low, but no, I only have one palm from the roof, just this side, because of the wing mirror mounted on the A-pillars, and the A-pillar has a large
Please turn right in 400 meters.
tweeter over there.
Alright,
so
can I get all the convoy? Please switch on your headlights, main headlights.
switch on our headlights.
There
Oh,
is a
there's no
button.
dial here anymore. It's auto. Switch on our headlights. Is it on? Okay. That's the side light.
Car number 2, please switch on your headlights.
Oh, fuck man.
Car number 2, please switch on your headlights.
I cannot tell people I do not know how to
Press
switch on
the
my
button
headlights.
on the far right.
Far
Not the
right.
V, but the...
Okay, got it.
Yep, I see it. Car number 3.
There's no dial anymore.
Car number 4.
Okay, let's go to
5.
sport mode.
6.
Is this the sportier setting?
Shipper report.
Sport Plus. Obviously it's a BMW. Obviously you will have a very responsive front end, but so far you look at the front, okay, the movement of the front axle, look at this, it's very agile. Look at the movement, it's very fast.
Office is at Bentong.
So this type of behavior is very much, it's a very agile or very fast front end, I would call it. Okay,
Now turn left.
much faster than the F30. The navigation that I'm looking at here, oh, this engine is strong, man. Okay, initial turbo lag. Oh, I'm in comfort. When did I switch it back to comfort? Okay, screw it lah. Put it sport. Sport Plus. Sport Plus with traction half off. I like that. Okay. So far, okay, I cannot tell anything yet. The first thing I noticed that is hugely different from the previous 3 Series is the very fast front end. Okay, they took it to be very fast, and throttle response.
Please turn left in 200 meters.
Okay, but when I let go, that's that.
Now turn left.
Oh my god, it's flashing already. Let's keep up, guys. Let's keep up, guys. The brake pedal feel, the brake pedal feel is
In 600 meters, bear left.
there's very little travel in the brake pedal. I like brake pedals that are, you know, that allows me to softly step on it first, then it gradually bites. The pull is strong.
Time is 29 minutes. In 2 kilometers, bear left.
I asked the car to shut up. Okay, I'm still absorbing everything in. So far, it's good. It's good news. Of course, it's good news. It's a BMW, right? It's not like the X2. Oops, X2. Blah. Remember, this is a 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. Okay, and I've loved this engine in the 6 GT and the 730i, and ooh, stones being thrown up, and it's still good here. Okay, this engine pulls strong and it's very eager to rev.
Once if you try to or cannot overtake the Myvi, just keep to the another lane on the left, go towards you.
Okay, remember the 3 Series, the F30 has a lot of very cushiony ride, and it's able to sit on its outer wheels and then corner. This car now feels a lot more alive. It feels as though from my butt to the tire there are less layers now. That's how it felt like. It feels tighter. Okay, less comfort, but of course this is the 330i. These are run flats.
Yeah, everything good.
Comfort has always been good.
Alright,
I mean,
now we are going to merge onto new.
I'm just comparing against.
So we've got a black SUV coming. It's moving to the right lane, so everybody move to the middle lane.
Of course, I'm just comparing with the
And now we're
F30s.
going to go to the right lane.
Very soft ride, very comfortable ride, but this one is tighter. You can feel the road more. There's a lot more movement that can be felt from the road. Okay, so that means this is the kind of suspension that I like, because it makes you feel alive when you drive. So I like this type. And of course I can push the transmission to the left, the shifter to the left. Then I now go into sports transmission mode. Okay, Sport Plus S5 mode. So nice. It absorbs, but after it absorbs, it lets you know what's going on. So this is very, very similar to the V90 T6 that I drove. You know, it's a little bit firm there, but before that firm part there is some leniency, some comfort given. So that's nice. Gone are the days whereby you put the car into Sport Plus mode and then it's jarring. No, it's not jarring anymore. It's comfortable. I can live with this daily. Okay. Even the sound of the engine, I'm not sure if it's augmented though. Good sound. It is a good sound.
Super report. Everybody through.
Pulls pretty alright. I still do not quite like the brake pedal feel. Something I might need to get used to. And I just felt that there's little travel. But it's not bad. It's not bad as though like driving a PHEV or something. No, it's not. Okay. Very lively front end now. So in terms of high-speed cruising, you might need a little bit of constant correction. Okay, because it's very lively, the front end. And so the biggest thing that I felt is that every time I'm off throttle, there is a, you know, the car is like it's pulling very strong, and then let go. So the whole car feels very alive. There's a lot of things going on. This is a very big departure from what BMW makes us feel in the facelift F30 and in the G30, right? It makes us feel very comfortable, very Camry-ish. I said that in the 5 Series, right? the 5 Series, right, it wants to be comfortable, it wants to relax, you know, even though you bring it to Luyam or whatever, right, it can do it, but then the character of the car just wants to relax. So that's one thing that I felt that but this guy here is now different from the F30 in the sense that it's a bit, come on man, come on, give that to me, you know, he wants to do that. Overall, the practicality side of things improve a lot, you know, bottles, compartments and all that. Okay, let's change it back to comfort. I want to try the car in comfort mode. Not bad. Not bad. Okay, let's be civil now. Comfort mode.
Alright guys, let's pick up the speed. Please drive within your limit, yeah?
Yep.
Please do not switch off stability control.
Okay, high speed cruising now. Let's see how it is. Quiet! Soundproofing is very, very good.
Okay, well, car number 2 has been on.
Okay, now I'm in Sport Plus mode. Let's put it back to comfort and see if the suspension is any different. If it's not different, if it's the same, right, that means they did not spec the adaptive suspension into the car. So that would be something that I hope it has. Let's try and see. Okay, this car needs the adaptive suspension. Soundproofing is so good that you'll be traveling at speeds that are, wow, you know, fast. There are those movements, you know, back. But of course, everything that I'm talking here is in the context that this is a BMW, alright? The engine pulls very, very strongly. It's a comfortable car, very, very comfortable, spacious, very fast front end. That's why I suspected just now when we were going slow, I said that if the front end is so twitchy, so fast, then it might affect the high-speed cruising outright stability and Teutonic feel. Alright? And guess what? That's what I'm feeling just now when we were going high speeds. Because the car is set up to be very agile, it gives you a little bit of scare earlier than you should, right? So that was my suspicion earlier on, and then that's what I felt just now. You see, I'm quiet all out, right? In contrast, Audis, they have a more inert front end, right? When you're doing your Uluyam or your day-to-day driving, right? But on high speeds, on high-speed stability, Audis are Teutonic. Quiet, man. Even, you see, even in the tunnel, you know, the noise is supposed to ricochet off it. It's so quiet, this car. I mean, really expected it, but I just didn't expect it to be so refined. You drive this and then you hop into a C-Class, worlds apart. Worlds apart.
Okay, keep to the right lane.
Alright, now heading back to KL.
Go, accelerate, accelerate, accelerate. These are all the 250 horsepower and 400 Newton meter of torque.
So, let's assume you own the car for a while already, and then heading back, you just go back. When you start the car, I'm not sure if you can start in sport or comfort or whatever, because there's no adaptive mode in here, and I tend to prefer to leave it in sport so that I get better throttle response, or I can move the lever to the left and then it goes into the sports transmission mode. So as you can tell, there's very little wind noise, barely any. I can hear it, but I mean, that just proves that my ear is working, right? It's not that hearing anything is bad. You just don't want it to be intrusive. You don't want it to be to feel cheap and all that. No, the brakes are good. I mean, it's strong enough. It's just that just now a few times of heavy braking, I felt, hey, why the travel is so short? That's what I feel. Right, but this engine is a lovely 4-cylinder engine. You know, back in 2010 when BMW had the 5355 or 335i, that 3-litre 6-cylinder turbocharged engine only makes 400 Newton meters of torque, and now a 2-litre makes 400 Newton meters of torque. Very responsive, very comfortable, quiet, fast. Everything is there except steering feel, still not much lah. But no choice, this one. Every car is like that now. So none of the whatever adaptive cruise control and all that stuff. Okay. No heads-up display. Okay, but you get the LCD. You get the LCD screen, the beautiful graphics. You get the strong engine, the big touchscreen. You get all these things. But from the rear, now it is harder to tell if it is a BMW after you cover the logo now. You know, from the rear, if you cover the logo, nobody has seen this car before. You ask them, they might answer you, you know, anything from Lexus to BMWs to whatever, because it has become a lot cleaner, a lot more mainstream, I would say, compared to the F30. Yeah. So do I like it? I love the interior, I love the exterior. The drive is expected BMW. The more agile front end and the more planted suspension. Planted as in not that big of a travel, you know, to be absolutely supremely comfortable. Makes the car feels a lot livelier. And overall, if you ask me, is it an improvement across every measurable, quantifiable qualities? Yes. Design, it cleans up. I mean, it's a lot cleaner now, but also a lot more ubiquitous. So is it worth buying? 328k. I mean, CBU, brand new stuff. You're the first to own. You pay a little bit of premium for it. That's what it takes, right? You want the best deal, buy it at its last year of production, then you get the best deal. And currently the best deal is the F30 PF. You can buy that one if you want to, but if you want something new, you want something that others don't have, then it's this. Right. Okay, done. You see my smile, right? It is still the only car in the segment that the traction control has a mode to let you have fun, right? I can half off the traction control and then I can, you know, let it skid a little bit, and that's nice.
Please turn left in 400 meters.
Yes, that's what BMW does, right? Cement floor, rear-wheel drive, power. Alright guys,